Dan Henderson versus Michael Bisping for the 185-pound middleweight title, October 8th, from Manchester, live on pay-per-view. Listen, here's the thing, a lot of people have been talking shit about this matchup, right? And a lot of people have been very excited about this matchup. Here's the thing, for all these other people, all these other little pussies at 185, your Chris Weidmans, your Jacares, your Rockholds, right? The fight is only 8 weeks away. They're still gonna be there in 8 weeks time, okay? I plan on putting a beating on Henderson that people will never forget in a long time. Dan Henderson knocked me out at UFC 100, and when I was unconscious, flew through the air and delivered a forearm smash that could have, you know, left me severely brain damaged, okay? I owe that guy big time. He has this logo of him above my almost dead corpse emblazoned on his shorts, on his, it's everywhere. That's his logo. You don't think I want to get revenge for that? The guy just knocked out Hector Lombard, who hasn't been knocked out ever. So he's still very dangerous. He's a tough opponent, but make no mistake, I'm going to smash him to bits, and the guy will never even think about walking into an octagon ever again. Lightning does not strike twice, okay? It struck once in the first time, it will not strike twice. There will be no TRT, no drugs, no steroids, no performance enhancing drugs. Dan Henderson, I challenge you to announce to me at the press conference that you will not take any performance enhancing drugs, that if you saw to show up on any day, any time, they can test you, because I think he's going to cheat. I think he's going to go out there and have some sneaky PEDs, because he's going to think, well, screw it, if I get suspended, so what, I'm retiring anyway.
I think it was great when he was in the division, but he's not anymore, and he says he's coming back right after, but you know, we'll see. He was having a hard time making 45. Now he's been fighting 70 pretty comfortably there. I have a hard time seeing him coming back. I know he'll try, but we'll see how his body reacts. But you know, as far as him, you know, switching around, I think it's ridiculous. You know, that's part of the reason why there's been so many great fighters at 145, and you know, with Aldo being the longtime champion, and he hardly fought, maybe once a year, and then you know, finally somebody beats him and then takes off. So it's like, our division's kind of been stagnant for a long time, and there's plenty of great fighters in the division. So I'd like to see, you know, more title fights in our division. Go to the next weight class and move on, but don't hold the belt hostage. And you know, I really think that there's, you know, obviously a little bit of favoritism in that, and you know, altogether I think it's a little ridiculous. But you know, if you want to move on to other things, you can't be mad about that. You can only, you know, like BJ Penn did, you go up a weight class, good for you, that's awesome, you know. But to be jumping around trying to chase fights and then holding that belt hostage so you can still call yourself a champion, that's kind of ridiculous.
I'm looking to clean up the division. All these guys want to talk, but you know, I don't think any of them can hang with me. None of them. And you know, if I can't get a clean out the division, then I want a big fight and try to bring the belts together at 45 possibly. You know, Conor and Aldo are getting ready to fight. After, you know, Conor fights Nate, we'll see how that fight goes. That's hard for both those guys, Nate and Conor. That's a crazy fight. I'm excited to see that one. But once I wait for those guys, then they could possibly face, winner that could face Aldo if Conor stays healthy. And then I could wait on that, have a you know, bring two belts together. I think tons of fans would be interested in seeing that. Me fought Aldo or McGregor, depending on who wins that one. And, you know, these are just fights that I feel can fill up seats, that people want to see the 135-pound division compete against either Aldo, McGregor, or somebody else new in the 135-pound division.
you serious?